What's up? We're back. All right, so we are at Red Mountain South. As you may have seen by the title, we're doing a mystery bag throw, right? We're gonna go play. A lot of comments and a lot of people asking like, what's the bag? What disc do we get? Like not really understanding what it is, and hey, fair enough. So we're gonna walk through and show you some different things that we've done in the past, some really cool Yuli zones. If you're subscribed this month and this is supposed to be a mystery for you still, don't watch for the next couple seconds, but this guy is coming and is in the mail soon. We're about to get into the round, so appreciate you joining. All right, so first hole, 225 feet through this little alley. This is a tight fairway for us here in Arizona, but just go flick this Ziegler Raptor that we got a few months back. Yeah, that's actually underneath the basket. Let's go ahead and throw one more. This is a Halo Scepter here. So another one that we did, really good. See, you put my stamp on it. I actually really played with this for a while. Little straighter than the Raptor, at least that one, and another really good one. Let's go. So the objective again is just to answer some questions about what the bag is and what we're doing. So I've got a bag full of different editions, different discs that we've done in this subscription box, and super excited for y'all to get to see how some of these things fly, learn a little bit more about the bag, and hopefully, if you're so inclined, it sounds like something you want to do, jump in and support us. So both of these better than expected. I'm gonna pull out, these are a couple putters, so Penrose. Again, this is something we've done in base plastic, and then we've also done Viking. So I'll be putting with both of these today. These are, these are drop-ins, but I need to do it for YouTube. And this Scepter, yeah, right underneath it. These are two, I'd say, Ziegler, really good run of Raptors. And then the Scepter, it just seems to be a little bit of a straighter Raptor. I mean, either of these, get them now. Look at that, Halo Exodus. Never had thrown it, but obviously really good. I mean, how pretty is that looking? This is going to be this layup. I got a little tailwind. This hole's about 450, about 380 to the street. I'm just gonna chip one out here to position play it. Yeah, so just like super stable. I think that's a 7-speed or 8-speed. We'll throw a second one here. Metal Flake Maya. So just a flippy distance driver. I'm gonna try to not embarrass myself and get it over the road. Pretty good angle. Clipped something. I think that was a tree on the other side of the road though. Anyone's thrown zones, they know this is a really cool opportunity. We had to work with Leadstone and Yuli to throw something, and I'm hearing, okay, it's a lizard. Not gonna get bit by a snake, which is good. Just gonna go ahead and just crank on this guy. And if anybody's thrown a zone, they know they fly great. So this is play 2, across the road. Probably have like the same distance in, which is why I normally just, kind of lay it up back there. Drew always gives me a whole bunch of mess when I do that, especially in a tournament, but we all can't throw it as far as Drew does. But this is the pace here, so I'm just gonna chip one up there. Got this tree to contend with, just to throw a little hyzer. Yep. Yeah, couple birdie, C1 tap ins hopefully. All right, maybe zone flew a little too good. Probably right, like circle's edge. Going Penrose. Hey, it's pretty good. And then this is the pace. I probably threw it a little bit too hard. This is the Viking knife, if you can still see me. Oh, all right, a couple of birdies. More work than you want on this hole. If you've ever played here before, you know this is kind of like a must get, but made them there. One of the things about like mystery boxes or subscription boxes is we get to throw things that, maybe we don't, haven't seen or haven't thrown. This at the time was a disc I wasn't super familiar with, but it is the Hooligan Yeet. It's actually a tour series from Drew. This feels like 330. I got some tailwind. It's pretty stable, so I'm gonna knife it over. I typically just try and throw like one angle, but knife this thing over to try and get a little bit more distance out of it. All right, that's gonna be pretty good. Kind of got pushed down a little bit. Here is a kind of a fun little stamp, but this is a Halo Czar. So again, kind of like a Wraith or a Seasoned Destroyer. Feels pretty good. I honestly really like it. I know a lot of the people that ordered the subscription box that month came back to the vault. Any of the discs that we don't sell out completely, we put back on the vault as an opportunity to grab a few more. We always do discount codes for subscribers. But again, this is one that we did see a lot of repeat customers. So let's see if I can zip one out there. I mean, not too bad. I got a tailwind and it's just like pushing those down, and I didn't throw it hard enough. So what do you do? All right, so some frequently asked questions. When do we bill? When do we ship? So for your very first order, if you order, let's just say on September the 20th, you're gonna get last month's subscription box. If they're still in stock, you're gonna go ahead and get that one. And then on the next month, what we'll do is we're gonna bill on the 5th. So most months you're gonna get billed on the 5th of every month. And then the discs are gonna ship around the middle of the month. So like the 15th to the 20th is when they're gonna start shipping out. Another asked question, something that we wanna be super transparent about, is something that we, again, we do get questions like, what happens if I wanna cancel, pause, whatever. It's a minimum 3 months, and here's why. We need to plan. So again, we're planning October, November, December already. Again, October, that's probably not too crazy to think, but we're planning months in advance. And so that minimum really helps us plan. So again, we want to be super transparent about that. We don't want it to be a gotcha moment. If you need to pause or cancel after the 3 months, it's really easy to log into your subscription account and you can just pause. You can pause a month, pause 2 months. But if you need to cancel, then you can go ahead and cancel there, or go ahead and our website has an inbox and has a chat function. Just go ahead and send us a message and say you need to cancel. We can hop in. Well, I'll hop into the back end and do that for you. So no issues, but that's how you'd get it done. This first one, kind of a deep C2 bid, a little bit of a headwind. So I'm gonna go knife. It's a little bit flatter. Thought it would hook up. Also, mega wobbles. So the first one was a Czar back there. This is that Hooligan Yeet. I'm going Penrose again. Good birdie. At hole 4, 330 feet. I'm going forged torque from finish line. Again, a little bit of a headwind, 330, so I'm gonna count on the stability here to hold it up. Didn't give it enough. That's gonna be a little left. Okay, a common miss. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of narrow. I feel like I need another 20, 30 feet to throw a mid-range and just throw it just down the alley. Otherwise, I'm kind of like crashing in, and it's a little bit narrow. It's also an excuse, but all right, a little straddle. Oh, what? All right, hole 5, it's like 360, 380 feet, something like that. Tail cross, so I'm going TSA construct here. Go close up some fun stuff, some stamps. All right, guarding my phone number. Probably smart to do. But yeah, this is kind of a pretty straight 9 or 10 speed. Hopefully I'm not wrong. It's kind of straight across. It was a little tail when I started this chat. It's a little bit more head, so I'm just gonna trust that it's gonna have some stability on the way back. Flip to flat. Oh, that thing's going far. Yeah, that thing goes. That's a really good disc. So that's the fun thing about subscription boxes, right? Like, that's a disc that, while I don't hear bad things about TSA, it's just not something I reach for, but you can get in the bag, throw it out and throw it, and you might love it. So again, hopefully a good opportunity to try some new plastic and try some things that, you don't normally reach for. Thought I was massive. That was probably actually pretty good, but that's probably 400. And again, for me, that's good. For me, I don't throw it much further than that, especially with a 9 or 10 speed. See if I can make the circle's edge putt. Oh my, thanks for showing up. On the topic of thanks, I want to appreciate all y'all for subscribing. If you're new here, the ones that were here before, really appreciate you. It's fun, you know, just to be able to put in, you know, again, put in a little bit of work on the edit, hopefully invest in some better equipment, some microphones, so hopefully make this more watchable than what it used to be. But again, I think we posted the last video with like 85 or so subscribers. I think as posting this one over 225. So if you don't know, we have 1,000 subscriber. I do on my channel, CapMac7. At 1,000 subs, we're giving away a disc golf basket. And so Drew, thank you, bro. You know, again, it's been really fun to work on all this stuff together. And, you know, again, outside of even the bag and finish line, just as a friend, you've been solid. But thanks for posting it. It's been awesome. And I think, like I said, we're over a quarter way now to the giveaway. So tag your friends, share this to your friends, have them subscribe, and again, we'll get to that 1,000 a lot closer. Let's go. Hole 6, 230. Look at this. Huck Stamp, the bag collab. This is a Marvel. So again, Birdie Disc Golf Supply. Did some work with them, some collab. Love those guys. Looking to do some stuff again, hopefully soon, but let's go ahead and just, little tunnel shot. This is like a fairly stable putter. Let's kind of pop it down there. Yeah, smidge too much hyzer. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good though. Here is a base plastic Viking knife. It feels flat, so I think it's gonna be pretty stable too, but it is base. Yeah, a little less stable in the mid-flight, but reliable finish. Kind of like threw that nose up. That was funky, but take both of those. Another question we get is like, what else comes with the bag? So we always do a little postcard just to kind of tell you what it is. There's also coupon codes to people that are supporting us. So get that, look at it. It might be 10% off, might be 15, might be more some months. So definitely some additional boost and value to your $30 subscription. The other thing, and again, this is probably, you know, a combination of a smaller group who's subscribing, probably a product of, you know, maybe us not like amplifying it and talking about it enough, but we've been doing it over the last couple months where we're going live on Drew's Instagram. So go follow him if you're not doing that. What you need to qualify is to subscribe to the bag. So again, your very first month. So if you subscribe on the 9th and we do this live drawing on the 10th, you're in. You win something, we just ship it to you. If it's a lure bag, which I think we've given away 5 of those over the last 60 days. So like, that's a huge value. We're giving these away. We notify Squatch. Squatch will reach out. You'll also get a card that shows that you won inside of your box with contact details on how to get everything dialed. If you're getting those and receiving them, please tag us, post about it, share with your buddies. Again, we just want to do it. And the more people we have subscribed, we're not just doing 1 bag, you know, or 2 bags. We're doing more discs and giveaway each time. So we want to pump that value back into the subscription. The other thing is, not only are we doing bags, we're also doing, we did 14 total products last month. So we did like a handful of chalk bags, a handful of discs, and then we also did a couple of these lure bags. So not only are you getting a good value, again, on now the worst of months, you're getting 2 discs for $30, so 15 a disc. So again, already a good value, but you're also getting entered into giveaways that can be, you know, again, probably as minimum as $500, but as maximum, I think the biggest one we've done from a giveaway perspective was like $1,200 or $1,300. So baskets, bags, you know, you name it. Well, maybe not you name it, because, you know, y'all might be into some weird stuff, but no judgment. We just can't do everything. Tailwind, try and give it the height. We'll see. Try not to kill my camera or stuff it into my bag. Oh, I mean, come on now. That's pretty respectable. Got kind of a nasty little roll away, but make this guy. Yeah. All right, so again, Birdie Supply Marvel, Huck Stamp, like pretty sick. And then we did this guy as well, Viking knife. Really enjoy it. We have some packs of these available at the vault, so go check those out. Hole 7, I'm actually gonna play this as hole 7 and 8. So I did this on my last video. So again, there's like a 300-foot par 3, and then there's like a 500-foot par 4, something like that. I'm not, I'm not getting the rangefinder out, but Glow Supra. So again, for y'all who wanted something a little bit more stable than that first run, I think the retooled was better. This one here is a little stable. It's got or a little bit more stable. It's got a little bit of a pop top there. Get this thing going. Wind's playing with it a little bit, but that's absolutely parked. Vikings Ragnarok. This is a disc that I had early on when I was playing, and actually kind of got some flight out of it. Again, as we do as disc golfers, we sleep on some stuff sometimes, but tailwind. So this is like a kind of a flippy 11 speed. I'm just gonna kind of try and boost this, get it height. I do think it's gonna turn a little bit, but hopefully give it some height to ride back. I tossed that way to the right. Bag on birdies are always fun. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. All right. I mean, this just turned over a little bit more. There's like another fairway over here. Again, I feel like this, if you can throw it 450, that is a much easier fairway. I just underestimated the stability a little bit and kind of just held its line, but hey, we're not too bad. This is a Pathfinder. So again, something I've heard like really, really good feedback about and just hadn't really reached for it. I've thrown it and I do like it. So I'm going with this guy, probably 250, 300, something like that. Feels like I need to throw this pretty good to get it there. I might have gotten under that last tree there. That might be okay. We'll go take a look. So again, for the $30, you're gonna get 2 discs every month. We'll probably do some fun stuff, or maybe we'll do 3. Again, in the future, I definitely think that obviously 10 bucks a disc is good. 15 bucks a disc is really good as well. And trying to do things that are, again, a little bit limited. We'll get some pre-release stuff. So, if you join now, or if you join, maybe next month, a couple new discs coming out from Finish Line that, again, no spoilers, but hopefully those are something that we include. Huge thanks for on a number of ones. People that had subscribed to the bag since day one, where we were doing 1 disc, and y'all were just with us because you like the stamp, you like that we were doing something a little different. We love you. The newer ones that are just finding out about it, hey, we love you. We want you to stick around. I think the value now is very, very good. We want to hear some feedback. So, hey, go to the comment section, okay, and tag or post, just mention some discs you want to see, some manufacturers you want to see. Again, we're now in the 15th month, which isn't forever, but it's a pretty good amount of time. So we feel like we have, the ability to go chat and get some of these discs. So tag, post, comment your favorite manufacturer, comment disc that you might want to see in this, and we'll do our best to deliver. And look at that. Pretty lucky, to be honest, but we'll take that. That's an absolute tap in. It kind of beat this tree right here, kind of went underneath it, over those bushes underneath that, and got a little skip. So hopefully y'all seen enough to just give me that one. Appreciate it. If you're still with me, thank you again. Thank you for subscribing and checking this out. Again, hopefully putting out some good fun content. Weather's about to be really good. It's not good today. It's 100 when I started. Yeah, so it's still 100 degrees, but a little breeze. Honestly, it feels good, as crazy as I know that sounds. Trust me, I haven't lived here my whole life, and so I thought I was also crazy by saying something like this. But again, decent little day. The weather's about to be really good. Gonna have some really fun content coming, so super excited to start to put some of these things like the drone in play, get these mics in play, have, again, hopefully some people out in Arizona over the winter and doing some fun stuff. So look at it. But these are the 2 that we haven't thrown yet. So Z-Lite Nuke OS, I know. But again, I got a little head cross, so I think this is something that I can, just absolutely trust and lean on. It is 159 grams, so these things are super fun to throw. And then I haven't thrown this Forge Torque, at least I don't think, today. I know I throw it. I know I love it. So I'm going to start with it. I think this holds about 400. maybe high 3s or low 4, something like that. Again, headwind, so need to just pop this, and again, a stable fairway that should get some straight flight in it, but I do need to throw it pretty hard, so let's let it fly. Looks like I got the nose angle right. Yeah, that's a little short. It feels like I'm like, nose is like up in the air. But should be no excuses here. In terms of nose down, get this thing over to the right. Just freaking yak on this thing. Yeah, still too small, I think. That might be there. The obnoxious grunt. You know, you get like 15 more feet. The torque here, yeah, probably 70 short. And then Nuco has to get up there a little bit. Give it 2 runs, or 2 runs, I don't know. Probably framed trashly, but see if we can get something in. Hit the cone. Little headwind. Oh, not very good. Well, it was a good try. That's gonna do it. Thanks for obviously staying, listening. Again, if you subscribed, thank you so much. It's at CapMax7. Be sure, go check out these lure bags, squatchdisc.com, and then of course, gibsondisc.com. If you want to check out a number of things. One, the bag, the subscription box, this whole mystery adventure we've been on, just throwing some different plastic, having some fun today. But also check out the vault. If you saw a mold that was like, hey, I want one of those, there's a good chance we have it on the vault. So go to gibsondiscgolf.com, click on either the subscription box drop down or the vault drop down, and then you will be taken to a place where we have a lot of discs, pretty good price. If you need something, have questions, have feedback, drop it in the comments below. We want to know how to improve the bag. We want to know how to get more plastic in your hands and throw in more disc. And go check out all those links in the description below. And again, thanks so much for considering a sub and staying with us this long. We'll see you next time.